edition of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Andrew Catalon here, pleased to have you back with us. Our featured player is sitting at 5 under as we begin our coverage. Let's get out to number 5. What an aggressive play. Okay, that's going to play. This putt to move into second place. Henny, tell us about this putt.
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Let's see if this one turns left. And a tap in left for par. While we have a moment, let's take a quick look at the leaderboard. Wyndham Clark on top by 2.
Going and going and going.
This shot is about 170 yards. Just 2 strokes off the lead. This one is right at it. That's a textbook swing on the approach shot. A chance here from 10 feet out. Henny, how tricky is this one?
I've got it going right to left here.
What a great feeling to put an eagle on the scorecard. A good result there as he is now 7 under par.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
This is dicey to say the least.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Wow, I thought that was going in. Setting up in the green side rough. That's really a beautiful chip shot. The short putt goes in for bogey. As we move on to the next hole, we take a quick peek at the leaderboard. Wyndham Clark is out in front. The second round is in the books, and when you see the leaderboard, they are in first place.
They're in a great spot. No time to get complacent. There's still a lot of golf to play, and they need to continue to make birdies in order to finish ahead.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again for Rich. Two-K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's moving day at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalon here. Pleased to have you with us today. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this third round, our featured player is sitting on top.
Absolutely want to be. He's in first place after 2 rounds, heading into this third round. A lot of golf to play, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far.
He really played that one well out of the rough. This putt to get to 11 under par. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Yeah, this is not going to be easy. It's going downhill, moving to the left.
Just too long on that one.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. We begin the back 9 here on the 10th hole. Wow, that was launched. Amazing approach into the 10th and a birdie putt on the way. Okay, moving on to the next, but before we do, let's look at the updated leaderboard and now a solo leader.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Second shot here on the 11th. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
And as we head to the next tee, our featured player leads by 2.
We've made our way to a par 3.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards. But the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Now this putt for birdie. That looked good for a while. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Only one round to go. Rich, how are you going to sleep tonight?
This leaderboard has got me bubbling inside. I cannot wait to see what happens.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome back to our coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. The final round starts now. I'm Andrew Catalan, glad to have you back with us. We're so pleased to welcome you back with us on 2K Sports, hoping for another day of excitement on tour. We're going to go down to number 14 now. These are the moments that define a tournament, trying to close the door at the end. That is going to work.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
That's a really nice shot. This is his third. 4 shots clear of the field. Our leader has done it again. And now a 6-footer is left.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Another birdie on the scorecard. That's number 5. We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
Our leader is putting on a clinic out there. This putt left for birdie. Henny, how challenging is this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that the lead is 5 shots. Another good shot from our leader. Here's the second at 16.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Okay, setting up from 12 feet away. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Ooh, little downhill left to righter here.
I think we're lucky that one stopped where it did. A par putt coming up. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard.
This 17th hole is a par 3.
Just over 175 yards on the cart. It's a tale of two greens. When the pin is up front right, it's a birdie opportunity. Back left, find the green, make your 3, and sprint to the 18th tee box.
Okay, and after that hole, now 21 under for the event.
We close out the back 9 with a par 5.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
And now left with this putt to win the event. The putt drops, and our featured player has won the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am.
To win at Pebble Beach must be otherworldly for this player. Great performance.
That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the greatest show on grass. We're at TPC Scottsdale for the first round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam. It's great to have your company on 2K Sports, but following all the action out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. And Beamer, before we get out into all the action, just a few words on TPC Scottsdale.
Chaos, mayhem. It is the greatest show on grass. It's just, I mean, basically the town of Scottsdale is having a party for 125,000 of their closest friends and invited, 75 golfers to show up and be a part of it. I mean, how better can you describe TPC Scottsdale than that? It's more about what's going on outside the ropes than what's going on inside the ropes most days. And I got to say, I love playing here. I think it's a blast. But boy, oh boy, these folks, they come to show you exactly how much fun they're having outside the ropes. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Okay, step one done. We've found the fairway off the tee on 13. Are we trying to lay up here or find the surface?
Laying up? Did I just hear you say lay up, Luke? Who are you? Nobody lays up on a par 5 from the middle of the fairway, and certainly not you today. Go for it. We're going to take out the 3-wood or whatever it is, and we're just going to let this thing sail, baby.
That gets the job done. And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament. Standing on the tee at 14, it feels like a slight reprieve after the challenges we've had before.
This is probably the most comfortable tee shot these guys will face all day. That bunker's not in play. Fairly generous driving area. Go ahead and just get on it.
Okay, we've found the fairway off the tee here at 14. Time to get after it.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest no-go zone would obviously be missing it left in those deep bunkers. Anything just out to the right-hand side in the center of the green, there's nothing wrong with that.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
Trying to get 3 under par with this putt. John, have you got a read on this one?
Okay, pretty straight putt to start out with. I think it'll take a little turn to the left as it nears the hole.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And that'll see him move up the leaderboard after that effort. Rich, as we stand on the 15th tee here, there's a whole lot of ways to lose your ball.
To the left, you mean, Luke? Yeah, unless you're playing with those floating golf balls, you got to hedge your bets, aim down the right-hand side of the fairway, and do anything to find it. You find the fairway, it's go time.
Oh, well done. 4 victories so far this season. Now he's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Looks like around 37 feet. Good luck.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Oh, wow, that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Sitting now at 4 under for the event. So there you have it, another round in the books. Time to go sign the scorecard, Rich.
Little work to do, there's no doubt about it, but still plenty of good golf to reflect on today with 3 days to go.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Strap yourselves in, everyone. It is the loudest show in golf. We're at TPC Scottsdale for the second round of the WM Phoenix Open. I'm Luke Elvey. It's lovely to have you back with us. Our featured player begins the day inside the top 20. Will he make a move north? Currently -5. Currently tied for 9th. That's a good one to hole. Always a bonus when you're off the green. That shot's so good, we need to have another look. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
Well, that'll work there. Second shot here on the 5th. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Fantastic approach, right at it. Rose Zhang is having a word with her caddy after that shot. Not sure if it's related or not, but the rivalry seems to be heating up here.
Let's return to live play now. And a chance to move into a tie for second here. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
The 6th is a par 4. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Sitting at -7. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. 8 feet to the cup.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
This player is putting for fun.
Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
Going with the hybrid. Setting up now, this one from a fairway out. Well, that one's come off the blade with intent.
Oh, you did not.
Just a short putt. Closes the workout on that hole. Currently 8 under for the tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
That is absolutely spot on.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Currently tied for the lead. Yeah, that was a safe play. This is a fairly lengthy putt here. Let's get back to it, shall we? This putt from around 18 feet. John, have you got a good read on this one?
It looks like this one will move left to right.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Hole number 9 is a par 4.
Unless they have a perfect number to carry that bunker, I think you see a lot of players just lay back with a 3-wood, widen that fairway out. You're still going to have just a short iron for your second.
Sitting at 9 under. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
As we make the turn, Rich, our featured player is out in front.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
And as this round comes to a close, he finds himself in a sheriff 4th spot. On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back at Scottsdale and the famed stadium hole for the third round of the WM Phoenix Open. Luke Elvey here, pleased to have your company once again. Our featured player is in 6th place as our coverage begins. Looking forward to seeing what he does here today. Let's catch up with play down on the 7th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. On the tee now with the par 4 8th.
And again, you got a couple of bunkers down the left-hand side that your eyes are drawn to, even though you're eyes need to be drawn out to the right at that tree. Tons of space out to the right. Those bunkers, those are no good.
Wow, that was just striped. He's setting up for his second shot. And only one off the pace here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Oh, stop it. What a shot. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. Currently 14 under for the event. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Unless they have a perfect number to carry that bunker, I think you see a lot of players just lay back with a 3-wood, widen that fairway out. You're still going to have just a short iron for your second.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Great touch. Really nicely played. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back nine, what are your thoughts so far?
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. And this putt to move to 15 under par. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one's going left to right.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. We have a par 4 on this one.
You better have a clear understanding of what shot you're going to hit here. You can't be indecisive on this tee shot or it will end up left.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 155.
Ah, yes.
Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Here we are in front of a par 3. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. As we head to the next tee, he leads by 2 shots. And as the third round comes to a close, this player is in top spot on the leaderboard.
Just a slim lead with 1 round to go. There could be some fireworks in this final round.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beem, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Nice to be with you again. All the hooting and hollering is done here at the WM Phoenix Open. It's time to find out who wins here at TPC Scottsdale. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beem. As always, it's delightful to have you join us. Well, Richie's played really nicely and managed to build up a lead going into the final round, which is great, but it's only a small one. This is going to be very interesting.
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
And this putt to move into a tie for second. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. We've arrived at the par 4, 14th hole. Let's finish with a flurry. It'd be nice to make a move up the leaderboard. That's tidy. Oh, that was pure. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I'm hoping for this one to fall.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in 2.
Going with the hybrid.
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh, I love the look of that. Couple back, Rich, and had the courage to get after it.
That was very aggressive and very impressive. I got to say, looking to make the 2 and tie the lead.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, guys, he's got about 21 feet to go here.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And down it goes. Now 22 under par, heading down the final stretch.
Oh, I love this. Hang on to your hat, folks. This is going to be a barn burner.
To have opted for the 8-iron. Well, that shot will reverberate around the entire course. But what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. He sits in first position. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
If you're going to take out a driver, be mindful. The fairway does canter from right to left, so the golf ball could kick in that water hazard. Bailing out to the right, there's no shame in that. You always have an opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Right, so a super tough read, but I've got it moving right, and then it's going to go left.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4. Wow, that was just striped. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. Well done to this player who was able to tame TPC Scottsdale and walk away with the WM Open victory.
And an impressive victory it was there, Luke, in front of 125,000 fans on this Sunday. That was impressive.
And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. Well done, Henny Koyak. Thanks for joining us on course today.
Oh, Luke, I've seen some things that I'll never forget, both good and bad, but I had an absolute blast doing it. It was brilliant to watch. Those rivalries, I mean, wow. The pleasure was all mine.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elving, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the beautiful Pacific Palisades in California, it's the first round of the Genesis Invitational. It looks like a great day out there. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Down on the course, walking with the feature group is Henny Koyak. John McCarthy is with us as well. Rich, what an iconic spot here at Riviera Country Club. What makes this place so special?
Andrew, this is probably my favorite golf course on tour by a long shot. Does it get any better than this? For me, it doesn't. I think it's just a mixture of the holes. You have an easy par 5 to start off with, and you got a brutish par 4 right after that. It gives and it takes. But at the end of the day, you just cannot wait to play it, no matter how good you play or how poorly you play, because it's so much fun being out there. You kind of sometimes get lost that, I'm not playing that great, but man, I feel like I'm in heaven right now. It's great.
And now to the play at number 6. What an aggressive play. This has a chance. That's a really nice approach shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And a putt to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. And now back to even par for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine. And so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the Barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Good look at a birdie here. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event. The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose your own adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flag stick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flag stick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
That was a great shot at the right time.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Tapping in for the birdie. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going.
We've reached the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
All right, let's get back to the action. This putt to move into a share of first place. Another birdie. That's the 4th of the day. A par 4 here.
How is he going to play this? Lay back or go for it and extend his lead?
Driving the green on a par 4. That is special. And now a look for eagle.
That a way to stay aggressive. Great play.
Down to Henny.
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
That's a good job from that distance. About 7 feet remain.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That one drops. It's the 5th birdie of the round.
Lining up for his 3rd now.
Let's take a quick moment to look at the updated leaderboard. And as we take a look at the updated leaderboard, he's in first place, but Viktor Hovland is in second. Time for the tee shot at 11.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
This is bold. Going for it in 2.
Time now for the 3rd. And he nails the putt. We need to see that again.
Leading by a couple after that hole.
Folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
And just the narrowest of margins in that lead. A lot of players lurking.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beem, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K